This series of videos concerns embedded systems design and programming and how to do it with excellence, whether you're new to the discipline or a veteran. There's a corresponding series of articles available at AQDI.COM. This video is about selecting the proper product and system features. Keep in mind the last video and the emphasis on economics. Having designed many products and pieces of products since the 1970s, I understand how features fit into the mix during product design. The salespeople want a rich set of features, and the engineering staff wants to build a killer product, but understands that features cost money. This tug of war is good and helps to identify the features that benefit the bottom line. The first thing you should do to your list of proposed features is delete as many as possible. I'll guarantee you that many of the features on the list are unnecessary or counterproductive, even though they may have been championed by the company president. Wear your welding gear because you're going to take some heat. You certainly have used products which were loaded with idiotic features. How about some examples? I bought a Canon all-in-one printer fax scanner. It works pretty well, but the menus on the LCD have an annoying glitz feature in that the graphics fade in and out, bloom and glow, and all those graphic effects take a couple of seconds apiece to execute. Switching from copy to fax mode takes several seconds while the display runs through such gyrations, all of which are totally useless to the function of the product. That garbage was demanded by an MBA with no technical background or by some junior graphics programmer trying to earn some brownie points. A total waste. My Jeep has automatic door locks that lock the doors when the speed exceeds about 10 miles per hour. The net effect of this is that every time I attempt to open a door on the vehicle from the outside, it's locked. This is utterly maddening. And of course, every time I insert the key in the ignition, turn on the lights, or sneeze, something in the vehicle beeps. Also maddening. What kind of an idiot was this car designed for? What kind of an idiot designed this car? Remember the Ford automatic seat belts? I still have scars on my head from the lacerations caused by moving belts in cars I've rented. I bought a cell phone from Verizon some time back. I couldn't read the text on the screen since it was black text on a busy picture background. I dug through the menus to find out how to delete the background image, but that's impossible. So I took a picture of a white ceiling and used that as my background image. This is an example of a feature that cannot be disabled. An online account I had in the past allowed me the option of opting out of postal mailings. I did this to avoid the waste of paper and a security issue of mailing sensitive information through the U.S. Postal Service, which is a totally insecure conduit. But then the company started sending me notices via email that the information could be downloaded. Notices that included my name and a large chunk of my account number. Security by Bozo. Microsoft Windows. Enough said. Then, how do you select features? First, select the minimum features you need to solve the customer's problem, with possibly one or two additional features to make his job easier. Features should be selected for robustness, not glitz. If you cannot make it work consistently, then leave it out. Avoid features that will confuse the customer. I had one client with a range of customers with a wide range of needs. This caused a huge feature creep in the product line to the point where some features were conflicting with others. Some customers wanted password security and others would forget the passwords. So I was requested to install a universal backdoor password, a totally lame solution. Customers could not understand the product, and neither could the sales staff, though they requested each and every feature and approved every addition. If the product has features that your own people do not understand, how will the customer understand them? You should also assign a cost to each feature. Some features come at essentially zero additional cost. Some features impact the per unit cost, and some impact the development cost without adding dollars to each unit. If you take the total product cost and apportion it to each feature, it'll be easier to keep and kill features. And stating it in terms of dollars will help the marketing people understand the true cost of each feature. Another valuable exercise is telling a prospective customer about each feature and watching his or her reaction. We engineers tend to make things too flexible and complicated. A blank look from a potential user is a powerful thing. The sales staff thinks that features are free unless the engineers tell them otherwise. The engineering manager thinks that features are easy until you say otherwise. The customer demands features with ramifications they don't understand. You have to participate in this dance, like it or not, and craft a profitable product that everyone loves. Our next video concerns programming productivity.